All right, good morning. This is post-quiz, so you get to hear me lecture today without actually hearing me lecture in class. If you did your quiz, then you are listening to this, and this is going to help you with the worksheet. I'm going to cover a couple of examples. Total, you're going to have to do 8 out of 10 on this, and you'll get to pick any 6 you want to do, because I'm going to do 2 with you. So if we do 2 together, then you pick 6, that's a total of 8. Come on, I know we can do some addition. I'm going to cover the basic 2 right here. The one thing we have to remember, this whole worksheet, it says interior angles of a triangle. Think of the task that we talked about last week when we ripped off the corners of the vertices. We ripped all 3 of those off, and what did we prove? We proved that if we added those 3 together, they equaled 180 degrees, right? They formed a straight line. So knowing that, we're going to apply the task to all of these problems. And I've got it right here, okay? I'm not going to show you this because I don't want you zooming in and checking out my work here. But think about that statement. All 3 of these angles add up to equal 180 degrees. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to state that. And yeah, I'm going to say 26x minus 2 plus 80, and you'll have more room on your paper, plus 50 equals 180. All right, I might run out of room for this other one over here. Now, how do I go ahead and solve this? This is the big issue. Well, I'm going to combine like terms first of all before I move anything around. So 26x, there are no other x's, so I'm just going to leave that there. Minus 2 plus 80 plus 50. Well, the good news about all this addition is you can do it in any order you want. The way my mind works, I do the 8 and the 5 first. What's 8 plus 5? 13. So 80 plus 50 is 130. 130 minus 2. What's 130 minus 2? Plus 128 equals 180. There. I did one step. I combined my like terms. Now I have no other like terms. I'm just going to go ahead and subtract 128. All right? 128 minus 128, bring down my 26x. That's going to be equal to, now I get to do my doodles over here. If you're going to use a calculator, use a calculator. If you're going to borrow, make sure you show your work. 765, that's 52. Right? I want to do that incorrectly here. So 52. Now, what do I have to do? What is this statement saying? We haven't gone over this, but this is review. This should be a one-step problem. If this is multiplication, the opposite of it is addition. That's why we subtracted up here, because the opposite of addition was subtraction. So I need to divide by 26. Show that you're dividing by 26. Well, 26 divided by 26 is x, which is what I want, because that's what I want to get x by itself. And how many times will 26 go into 52? Twice. Make sure you circle your answer. X is equivalent to 2. Now I can find the measure of that third angle if I wanted to. It's not asking me to do that, but I could. And then the same goes with the second problem over here. And I'll do this one in a different color over here. I'll do this in red. So same thing applies. We have 3 angles. We're going to add them together. 50 plus 60 plus 7x equals 180. Just about ran out of room. And then we go ahead and can we combine anything? Well, yeah, 5 and 6 is 11. So 110 plus 7x equals 180. We're going to go ahead and subtract, show my subtraction by 110. So 7x is left by itself. Sorry, I'm writing over the previous problem. You won't have this issue. I didn't on my paper here. What's 180 minus 11? Well, that's 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. That's 70. Think to yourself, 7 times what is 70? Don't just say x equals 10. I don't want to see that. I'm going to dock you points for that. You need to prove that. Walk through that process. Divide by 7. Show your division. X equals 10. There you go. So I've given you 2 examples right there of how to do this entire sheet. You need to pick 6 more problems and then make sure you get the work turned in. So if you can get it finished in class, go for it. If not, it's work. You got to finish it at home.